Today we're going to be reacting to iBeMaine's video on why you should not be hyped for RELL. And honestly, I don't know what to expect. I know for a fact, like, a lot of content creators, they don't want a game to be overhyped, especially when there's not much content in the first place to even make a final decision on or any concrete conclusions like that. So since I don't know what to expect, and y'all probably don't know what to expect either, if y'all haven't watched it, then you know what, let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. We're gonna see what iBeMaine talking about, see if he got some valid points or not, and I'll let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, during or after. We gonna go with the flow with it, you feel me? Let's go.
Alright guys, today we're gonna be talking about RELL. Like, I think it's safe to say, it may be a couple contentions, but I think it's safe to say in recent years, RELL has become the most hyped game we have ever seen on Roblox. I want to say Deep Woken gets into that category a bit. Where Deep Woken falls off is not casual. Like, say Deep Woken had an audience, you know what I'm saying? One Piece is the Roblox anime audience, it pushes the limits, you know what I'm saying? And the amount of sheer hype that you can just find on this game is at an all-time high level. Like, matter of fact, if we go to let's go to YouTube right now. I'm going to YouTube and I'm gonna go like off mic. So if I come over here to YouTube, right, and I type in RELL, not even on my account, just this week of long, we can see how many RELL videos we have. Well, that's GPO right there.
Shout out to my boy Dream. Y'all see him? But anyway.
RELL for a game that's not even out. We get a lot of talk for a game that, matter of fact, it's not only out. You know what I'm saying? We haven't even gotten it. Now we come over here and put in RELL.
He's right, bro. This game is not even out, and there is a multitude of videos on it already. I found it kind of ridiculous while I was seeing it. I was like, bro, this is like a whole different aspect of YouTube right now. If anything, bro, I don't think I've ever seen a game that isn't even out. It didn't even have a release date in the beginning, and people they was dropping video after video after video, like sneaks this, sneaks that. Oh, they said there's no release date. Oh, like people were making videos just to say there was no release date. That was crazy.
Season, just look at some of the top views we got off of it. Obviously their videos, you know what I'm saying? But then we come down here, we get like RELL Piece versus Blox Fruits and RELL versus One Piece, and it's back to them again. But we got another RELL video with 300k views, another RELL video with 300k views, another RELL video with 200k views, and that's back to them. Then Sage with 180k views, 170k views, and back to them again. Then 155k views, and more RELL that it garnered some views. And this is for a game that is not even out. We're not even getting anything, you know what I'm saying? This part of the time when we was getting like stupid views, this is back in the time when they was posting stuff, so people had a little bit more content to speculate on. But we're still getting a lot of word of mouth, a lot of discussion, a lot of talk, a lot of hype, and the game, we're not even getting any discussion with the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is the talk of the Roblox anime community right now, in my personal opinion. Now, I'm sure my title was a bit clickbaity. I'm not exactly sure what I said, but I'm sure along some signs like, you shouldn't be excited for RELL, or why you shouldn't be as hyped for RELL, or something along that line. It's clickbait, you know what I'm saying? Because if you were to ask me today, man, are you excited for RELL? And I would say yes, I am extremely excited for RELL. I'm hyped for RELL. I want to say I'm more so looking forward. I'm very intrigued in RELL. I don't want to say I'm hyped. I don't think there's any game I'm just like hyped for. Maybe a couple, but like I'm more so just like excited to see what they pull off and what they do from a dev standpoint. Because like, dang, I just want to know what they're gonna cook up. They have, like, if anybody's going to deliver a game that's gonna be successful, I will put money on them. You know what I'm saying? They're my top category. Put money on. They have a really good track record of not only successful game of fails. They know what don't work and they know what works. So I would assume that they, you know what I'm saying, know what it takes to make a game. And just their recent games from Plus Ultra 2.
Bro, that's true, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If y'all know the RELL brothers, bro, y'all know, like, from the beginning, there was some fails, like their first One Piece game. That game, it got out of control, bro. Like, bro, I joined the game, bro. It's straight fruits on the floor, straight hackers everywhere, blah, blah, blah. That was a tender time in Roblox, you feel me? But then, they came back strong. Like, I didn't even realize when the next time they made a game until they made Shindo. And Shindo, bro, it took over the entire Roblox, like, community. I was looking. I'm like, bro, the Rail Brothers low-key go crazy. And then they dropped Shindo 2, and that was even crazier. Like, they just keep topping what they do. And now they've built like a portfolio to where everybody can expect something great from them. But y'all don't want to expect too much, bro, because you put too much pressure on people. At the end of the day, they only human, bro.
To Star Life 2, and to what was before that? It was to Shindo. And then now we have this. The games just overall got better. They took concepts from the last game and improved upon it. So I only expect them to do the exact same thing. And so let's get into the main meat, the main grid of why I believe that you shouldn't be hype for Real Steez, or more so why you should tone down your hype and just let them cook. And that's simply because the more hype you be, the more hype the community gets, right? Because I already said the community is extremely hyped. The more word of mouth of like, this is getting added, this is getting added, the more unrealistic expectations are going to be put upon them.
See, y'all see what I'm talking about? That's all I'm saying, bro. They only human, bro. Like, and they can only work with what they know. You know what I'm saying? People, they just keep on speculating, then rumors get started, and sometimes, bro, whole time it didn't even come from the real team. Like, it just be people like speculating, and then some people start to believe like, oh, that's actually what it is, and then it gets spread around like crazy. Next thing you know, people think this is getting added, and then a lot of people gonna be disappointed because they all believe something that didn't even come from real. Like, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, tone it down a little bit, just like a tiny bit. You feel me? Because as you can see, there's been a lot of times where devs like delay the game. Even though they gave like a release date, then like everybody just turn savage. Like, you gotta understand, bro. They got a certain standard they're trying to build to. They have a certain amount of time to do it. Now that they gave y'all a release date and things like that, y'all gotta be patient with the devs. You feel me? Be patient with the devs. Trust in they plan if you want a great game, and just let it rock. You feel me? Just let it sit there. Let it build up. Let it get great, and then let the dream drop. Don't let yourself be so overhyped to where you can't even enjoy the game for what it is, if that makes sense.
And the worst that your standards are going to set for a game that you have not seen. We've already set standards and how a game should be structured for a game. They have not shown us how the game is structured, and I've already seen people make videos on how the gameplay loop is going to be, or how they're going to add this, and how they're going to break the meta with this, but you haven't seen anything. So the more your mind wonders and how they're going to possibly make the best One Piece game, you're just ultimately going to be let down. And that's not to say that they're going to make a bad game. They can make quite literally the best One Piece game on Roblox, but you're probably still going to be let down because you expected something more, and expectations generally aren't met. You gotta realize that developers, especially on Roblox, are just small-time developers. It's two guys mainly. They've expanded. I know they added more teams, but they will never be AAA developer. I don't say never. Let me not say that. But they will never be a AAA studio. How about that? They're not a AAA studio. They don't have the AAA money. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. They don't have the hundreds to thousands of employees like Activision or a Riot or a Blizzard has. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have that. So the more you dream and the more you fiend over this game, you're like, okay, I want to see this added. You know what I'm saying? And at first, right? At first, it's just like, oh, I want this. Oh, this is so cool. Like, well, maybe they should add this, and then, well, maybe they should add this, and then as time goes on, you're like, oh, well, maybe they should add this. Oh, this would be cool. This would be cool. And now you get into this delusion of like, oh, I've talked about it so much, like I start expecting to see these things in the game because I've started envisioning the game that I want. And that's where it gets like a little twisted when you start thinking of the game that you want, where that may not be the game that they envision.
See, bro, I'm telling you, I'll be spitting, bro. I'm a prophet. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying, where you can't enjoy a game for what it actually is. You got a whole idea in your head that it's going to be like this game that you've thought of because you've seen what they're working with, and you've seen, like, you may know like a little of what they're capable of, so you think that they'll go far beyond and meet your expectations, but really expectations kill y'all. Y'all gotta understand that for real.
I think we should tone down all hype for the game until they drop the movie. With the movie and they tell us exactly what to expect from the game, you should just let them cook. you can be excited for it, but when you start making all the speculations of what you won in the game, what you can see, but we're good to that as well. I've personally made videos of like, oh, I think this would be cool to be added, but then just looking back on it like, dang, I said these things should be added. Somebody's gonna misconstrue in their mind and be like, oh man, that was definitely gonna, they definitely gonna add that, or they're gonna think like, I said that should be added. Now they hear this was added, and now they're telling their friends, who's telling their friends, telling their
See, bro, I'm telling y'all, my brain cells, you know what I'm saying? They be just, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just said in the beginning. I just said that in the beginning, bro. The rumors pass around, people believe it. And it don't even be coming from the RELL team. Like, y'all be thinking, you know, since content creators, they're up there, like, they playing the games, they may have tester, they may have this, and getting cool with the devs and stuff like that. Y'all may think that, like, they have say-so, but really, it don't be like that. Like, people be just purely speculating, making content for everybody else, you know, making it for the community. But it don't be like cement stuff, especially when the game is like this, in this stage. The game's not even out yet, y'all boys. Please, bro. Don't overhype. Don't kill it.
their friends and, oh, RELL sees it, they're gonna add this. RELL sees that they're gonna do no spinning. They're gonna just give everybody devil fruits. They're gonna just, you know what I'm saying? You start making these expectations, and eventually you're gonna create expectations that's just not gonna be there. And not only did if they couldn't do that, maybe they just didn't want to do that. And now you're going to be let down. So now you're gonna hop in the game expecting something that was never planned. And now I noticed it with my game, I've noticed it with my own game. And I'm a first-time dev. I have nowhere near the popularity that RELL has. Yet I sometimes hop in my Discord and I'll see, oh yeah, they adding this power. I'll be like, bro, I ain't never said that. Nobody on my dev team have ever said that. You didn't hear that from me. Where did y'all make this up? I didn't say these things. I never said that. So stop making it like you just added stuff to your own brain. Like you just get so hyped for it, and you just start adding stuff, and you start believing that it's real. And us YouTubers we're definitely a part of that, because like we get hyped just like you guys. We are hoping for the best just like you guys, but now we take our platform and all the ideas that are running in our head. We just want to share them, and you know what I'm saying, with no malicious intent, right? Not only that the views are good, sometimes we just like to talk, and you know what I'm saying, it share our ideas. So we share our ideas, and now those ideas, like I said, they get misconstrued and they become a reality to some people. Some people start actually expecting some of those certain things, and some YouTubers obviously clickbait and lie and stretch the truth. They'll see one little word and stretch it and make it seem like it's actually added. We're all a big problem in this mess. But honestly, I think we should just tone down and just honestly let them make the best game that they can make. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting expectations. Stop putting your wish list out there. Just let them cook the best game that they are going to cook. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what they're gonna put out. They're never gonna put out the game that you exactly want. They're gonna put out the game that they want because they're developing. Yes, you can wish for things, you can ask for things. I get it, but once it becomes to the obsession level that we're getting, I keep seeing people saying RELL has to be the best game, and like I said, you keep making that standard in your mind. You're going to be let down. It's just going to let down so many people. I think the game is going to be great. Is it going to be the best One Piece game ever? Who knows? Who knows? But I do think it'll be a quality game. I took a complete
One thing I want to touch on, I know it's already passed already, but like one thing I want to say is there are pros and cons between a dev's relationship with a content creator, bro. The pros, you know, it could bring attention to their game, their Discord, this, and that. Give them, you know, promotion, basically. But the cons is where it lies, like, things like this. Like, the overhype, the speculation, the rumors, things like that. The disappointment spreading throughout the whole community. You know, now if it evens out, I don't know. That's something I cannot say. I'm a very early YouTuber myself, not even a dev. I'm just an early YouTuber. But like, these are all just things I can see from where I stand right now.
step back. I stop thinking about the game. When they show sneaks, I was like, oh, that's cool, and then I move on. I'll be like, I wonder what they're doing. I'm gonna wait until they share some stuff. So I encourage you guys to do that. You guys see what happened with Anime Legends, right? Anime Legends was extremely hype. It got so much hype. where they really weren't nowhere near ready. Like, I've seen people, myself, I was making all these things happen, and when I go rewatch the trailer as a developer, I noticed a lot of the issues with the game that people didn't notice. And now we're in the cycle of like, oh man, the game was 2 years ago, when really the game was never nowhere near done. They put it together a sneak peek of something that wasn't really playable. It was not a playable game. And I just don't want that to turn with this game as well. And I don't want you guys to just be depressed and disappointed, because I know if this game doesn't do well, it's gonna pull a void in the community, man. People are expecting a lot from this game. So yeah, that's my take on it. Just want to throw out a little cheesy video for you guys, see what you guys thought. You know, so I know you guys not gonna listen to me. I know you guys still gonna be hyped. You guys don't give a fuck about what I got to say, but I just thought I'll put it out there. Anyway, that's about it for me. I'm out. Peace.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that was a great video by iBeMaine. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, no glazing type, you know what I'm saying? None of that. Just like purely like what I just heard. That is a take that a lot of people are not looking at right now, because they're so overhyped. They're so like excited by the attention they're getting from, you know, spreading the word on RELL and things like that. Like, that is a hard take to come out with, because of how much in the minority side you are by taking it. But yeah, those are some valid points. I ain't gonna lie. Is it gonna change much? Most likely not. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hype is almost uncontrollable. That is straight impulse, my boy. So whether it's gonna change anything, highly doubt that. But it is a valuable point. And if a lot of people took that into consideration, I feel like a lot of games would come out a lot better upon release. Some people, they don't know what they're doing, but yeah, man, let me know if y'all agree. I want to know if y'all agree with, if that's some valid points or not. If that's a valid take to come out with, y'all let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, man, hopefully y'all got some insight from this video or anything, you know, beneficial. And with that being said, I will catch y'all for the next video. Deuces.